Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? So yeah, as soon as I got back from my vacation from Disney World where it was 90 degrees, now it's 47 degrees and I got a nice tree in my front driveway. So I'm gonna cut it apart and take it out of my driveway so I can get back to normal living. So I figured I'd just do a little vlog for you guys. I'm listening to Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. That album. I'm just going to cut this tree up. You guys can watch it and enjoy it. And this is why homes are liabilities. They're not assets. Okay? Because you got to do crap like this. This is going to take me a while. But, you know, they are a joy as far as having a home. I definitely would agree there. I definitely like having a home, but it can be a pain at times. And the only way you're gonna be able to generate wealth is to do crap yourself. You know, if you always have people do stuff for you, you'll never save money. I was tempted to call someone, but I was like, it's already down. I could probably take care of it, you know? Like I'm already nailing this, getting this thing out of the way. Yeah, it's a nothing burger. But yeah, my neighborhood got hit up pretty good with quite a bit of tree damage all over the place. Hopefully your guys' week went good. Hopefully you don't have any bad weather like I had. But we had like massive torrential rains, and in a previous video I talked about how I had to spend like $13,000 on a new window well last year because we had these massive floods from a tornado and flooded my window well. So fortunately my basement was dry. I'm happy about that. But again, houses are liabilities. They're not assets. You're gonna spend money to maintain and keep this house. Whatever house you decide to buy, it's gonna cost you money. There we go. Tell you what, these little electric chainsaws, they can get the job done. But not for too big of a tree, though. It's just a tiny pine, no big deal. And what's funny is, I had just cut 3 pines, dead pines, like a week ago. Not like 5 days before I left. But at least this one will save me $100 or $250 by not having to cut it down. At least the job's done, right? Just want to get this stuff out of my driveway so I can get back in my garage. And then I gotta go in my fridge and dump all the food from the fridge and the freezer because we didn't have power for 2 days. That's always fun. At least we're in Florida where we did have power, but now I gotta throw away probably $1,000 worth of food. That's very fun. Now, if I would have been here, I have a portable generator, which I have hooked into my house directly. So that would have been nice if the storm would have happened any other time of the year, but they never do. That's how it goes. But hey, we'll film everything on YouTube. Why not? It's fun times. I'm getting through this tree pretty quick. What kind of music you guys like? I love this Pink Floyd stuff sometimes. Just chill, you know. I gotta edit my videos I took in at Disney World. I did a couple vlogs, so I'm gonna edit those up, see if they turned out okay. I kind of like the vlogging style. It's kind of fun. I don't know about vlogging and chainsawing though. That's not something I planned. I think this is poison ivy. This stuff crawls up all the trees in our neighborhood. You got to cut it at the bottom so it doesn't choke out the tree. This tree was going to be dead soon anyways. They get this like bug or something in them that kills them. Yeah, this ain't too bad. Getting the job done. Yeah, I talked about this in other videos about, you know, America's business model being efficiency and convenience. You know, I could have called someone to cut this tree up before I got home. That would have been convenient. I could have rolled right in, got my family in, but I didn't want to pay the money, you know. I'm a cheapskate, I guess you could call it. That way I can do things like go to Disney World and buy the lightning lanes and all that crap. There. That wasn't too bad. At least now I can get in my driveway. I'm sure most of you guys that own homes, you guys have done this before. Guaranteed. It's got a nick in my face. There. Got the job done. It's a pretty night though. Real pretty sunset. Now the problem is, now I gotta go and move all this wood to the woods where it belongs. It smells like pine sol. It's not in. Right, it's not bad. Yeah. So you come home to this, and then I'm not even going to look at my account, but I know my account is down probably 50 grand from today's craziness in the stock market. No doubt. That was pretty insane. I'm sure you guys saw it all that drama. What they doing 53% tariffs on China? That's insane, man. Talk about an economic war. I'm at war with this tree instead. There. That's good enough. Now I can just get my sweeper. Pause my music here. Now I just got to get my sweeper from my garage. Might have to edit some of that. Who knows? Just having fun with it. Oh, why not, right? It is a pretty night, I will say. Like I said, I've said this before, I like to listen to music when I do manual labor, yard work, mowing the lawn, whatever. Hopefully your guys' week is going good and you don't have trees to deal with. But I'm glad to be back. It's good to get back in the swing of things. Kids had a great time. Travel was good today. A little hot on the tarmac. I was gonna wear jeans on the plane, but then I second guessed it. I said, no, it's gonna be 90 degrees on that tarmac. So I said, nope, I'm not wearing jeans. I'm going with shorts. So yeah, other than that, it was a good day. Drive was really easy. My son slept pretty much the whole way home, which was good because he gets car sick, and that's not fun. He was getting sick on the plane, and he didn't get sick, but he was getting close. You know, that nauseating feeling. So I was glad he powered through it, made it through without getting sick. Walked it off, so that was kind of nice. And then I was just like, I'm just getting home. I'm not even stopping for dinner because I wanted to get this tree out of the way, get my family indoors, you know, get them some, they're going to eat in the house right now. I think I'm going to go back out and grab something on Convenience Street. You know how that goes. It's late. I don't have time to cook dinner because I ain't got no food in my fridge. That's what happens, right? I'll have to deal with this all tomorrow. I'll have to fit in some weekend or some more videos. I've got a couple video ideas from my trip. Of course, there's always content you can make when it comes to the drama that's going on in the markets. That's always fun. What do you guys think? You guys buying the dip? It was a pretty good dip today, man. I think I saw AMD was down to 93 bucks a share. And what else did I see? Tesla wasn't down much because they're American made. They're like 86% American made. It was only down like, I don't know, maybe 5%. When the NASDAQ was down 5%. Normally when the NASDAQ's down 5%, Tesla's down like 15% on a day like that. So Tesla outperformed in my opinion. And then Nike, oh my God, Nike was down 15%, down to 55 bucks a share. I didn't look at the market cap, but it'd be interesting to see what that dividend yield gets to. What else did I see? Oh, Apple. Apple was down 10%. So it was almost breaking $200 a share. I mean, it was at $260 at one point. So, you know, Apple could be, you know, not financial professional advice from a street sweeping tree cutter, but you know, Apple could be an interesting buy soon. You know, it just depends. I mean, these tariffs aren't going to last forever, dude. This is just posturing for negotiating deals, in my opinion. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that could be a good deal moving forward. You never know. I'm trying to think what else I saw. Nvidia was down almost to like 102 bucks or 105 bucks. So that could be a deal maybe. You never know. So yeah, got this tree out of the way. Now I can go, what do you call it? Dump my fridge or my freezer. Check out the damage. I don't think it's too bad because we had ate quite a bit of stuff before we left. I had ate all my yogurts. I think we lost a little bit of meat and turkey. And I still got a few branches I got to take care of here. Let's see. Just want to get them out of the driveway. I don't want my car, my lovely 2016 17 Plymouth Voyager, or what is it called? Plymouth Pacifica, Chrysler Pacifica, getting all scratched up, you know. Beautiful car. Now it gets us where we need to be. That's all that matters. If it gets you from point A to point B, that's all you need. Is a cheap car like that. Look, I got more branches over here. Got a big old white pine. Some big branches that fell off. Oh, put them all over here for now. Problem is it's all alive. You can't burn it. Just gotta toss it in the woods. Let it dry up, and then maybe you can just leave it out there for the mice and the snakes and the deer, whatever. God, still got a bunch of branches down this driveway. Yeah, pretty sunset, isn't it? Sorry, out of the camera view for now. Just want to get a few more of these branches in this pile. But yeah, houses are liabilities, guys, not assets. That's the moral of the story. If it's not this tree, it's another one. And then, you know, if it's not the tree, it's your plumbing. If it's not your plumbing, it's your roof. If it's not your roof, it's a window that cracks. And if it's not that, it's your driveway that cracks. And if it's not that, it's your furnace. That's always the next thing to go, you know, your furnace. And then your hot water heater. And then, who knows? There's always something, you know. That's the thing with home ownership, the joys. That's the name of this video. So anyways, you guys have a great day, and I'm glad to be back. I'm going to be excited to do some new videos, and you guys have a wonderful evening. Cheers, guys.